Let's go to Proverbs chapter 31, verse 15. Let's talk for a brief moment about the dedication of a mother. My wife walking right on time. The dedication of a mother. I'm going to talk about that for a moment. Mothers are so dedicated. They go and they go and they go. They say that a man's work is from sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done. Never done. Sometimes I get home and I work hard, Sean. I say, hey, ain't no more of that today. Bed off and I go into bed. And Sam's just going. It's that dedication. It's that dedication. And so we want to say today, I want to say to you how happy, how glad we are that you are in our lives. You're dedicated. But I want you to know that what you do is a part of your contract, man. Get ready to say amen. I set you up like that for nothing. What you do is a part of your contract. Read the text. Read. She riseth also while it is yet night. That in your job description. I be working late. I get that in your job description, man. It there. That in your job description. That's the text. That's the text. The dedication is a part of your job description. In the text. It says she riseth while it is yet night. She's always on the go, Solomon, not Arthur. Solomon, not Arthur. Don't beat me. Solomon said, while it is still night, while her husband is yet sleeping, she's up, waking. This is the reason why, because of this type of dedication, you can't sit still. There's always something else for a mother to do. Some will work 24 hours straight. And when she gets to the 25th hour, which is a new day, she'll say, I didn't get some things done. I said, come on, man. You always working. The dedication. Mom always finds something to do. She's dedicated. She giveth meat to a household and a portion to her maidens. Mom is a duteous person. She gives of herself all the time. Never thinking that, you know what, I need to rest. How much time we see our wives and our mothers just continue to go. She's dedicated. She continues to serve. No matter what happens, Mom don't stop. Because at the end of the day, Mom realizes that I have a part to play in rearing these children. Amen? Amen. The sacrifices Mom makes is greater than any other. She sacrifices. Goes to bed hungry many times. Children, stay still now. Many times when you think there was enough food, Mom goes to bed hungry. Just so you could have something to eat. She goes to bed hungry. She's a dutiful woman. She goes and does and goes above and beyond the call of duty. I want to talk to you now about the creativity, the creative power of a mother. In my home, I don't do very well with how much money buys what. Sam will give you $30 and give you 90 things on the paper. And she said, this will do it. I say, hey, Sam, come on, man. She said, this will do it. And you go to the store, and it's $29.75. Mothers are so creative. This mother in our text, professionals build a Titanic, and that sank. This was an amateur. Whatever is in mother's hand, I believe. If Moses was a woman, quote me here. If Moses was a woman, she would never ask God what Moses did when the army was, Egypt was behind him, mountains on both sides, Red Sea in the middle. She would never cry to God. God would tell Moses, use what is in your hand. A woman always uses what she has in her hand. Mother will use whatever it takes to get the job done. How do you explain? She hammer white pants with black thread, and you don't see the black thread. Mothers will do whatever it takes. Whatever is in her hand, she's working that. Moses said, God, what I can do? They coming. Where you want me to go? God says, why are you crying to me? A mother takes her time, Bodie, and she takes a look at what she has. She got $10. I need a meal for the family. All I got is $10. Open that cupboard, cobwebs in there, and this much rice. She said, oh, that's enough. That's enough. She go there and put some stuff together, and you say, that's the best meal I ever had. And you say, she said to herself, if you only know what I had to do to make that work. Amen. Mothers are extremely creative. Creative. Mothers will take a portion of their dress off to make a tie for a son or a little blouse for a daughter. Buy enough material and just make something, one thing. They say that's not enough to make two. Just wait and see. Must make a little A-line dress. I know what A-line is. A-line straight. And all of a sudden, mama come there with her flare. Daughter get a flare dress like Christina on. You say, how in the world you made that? Mothers are just that creative. They will take whatever is in their hand. Hereto, therefore, I believe that God has blessed the hands of women. In fact, it is said that the hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the world. And I believe that because mothers have such an influence over their children. Mom is able to take the little and make much. She's able to feed her children, feed the neighbors as well. Do so much with so little. And kids, you will understand one day when you get your own children. Because I believe some of you all believe money grow on tree. Every day is a different thing. I was talking to the child this week. Fun day. Dress up day now from $1 now is $3. Everything is something with school. You paying school free and there's something else with school. And you believe money go on tree. If you can't get, you shoot off your mouth. What happened to mommy there, man? Mommy there ain't right, man. But mothers take the little that they have. Some days I look like I walk out and I drop what I got on the dresser. I say, hey, make that work. And I come back home, I meet grocery from the kitchen to the back porch. How you do it? I just wake it. And so there's no shame, Bodie, in believing that if you put it in the woman's hand, she can stretch it. Some of you men are too macho. My wife reached now. Some of you are too macho. I have no difficulty with telling you when I put it in Zahma's hand, I know what can be done with it. We have a simple rule in my house. Sam buys for everybody and I buy for me. Simple. It's a simple rule. We have established that years ago, Shahan. You buy for everybody because I know if I give $100, that could touch everybody. But 100, Kelly? Woo, that could barely buy something for me. So I better give it over there. And she will stretch that. And say, hey, I still got $20. Shahan, you still got 20? Yeah, you still got 20. Okay, you need gas. The children got to go to school tomorrow. You can't spend it all. But the creativity of a mother should be commended. Mothers are so creative. They will do whatever it takes. How many of you seen, Mom, when we were growing up, the thing drop off the coconut tree, and they take that and rake the yard? What? There were some things that, how in the world did they think about that, man? The thing drop off the coconut tree, she take it, and now to think about it, Sean, it looks like a rake for true. It looks like a rake, buddy. I mean, it's a little low, but it looks like a rake. And she take that and rake up the whole entire yard. How? But God has blessed mothers for being so creative. Mothers take the very little in their hand, and they do for their children. I want to talk to you now about mothers being kingdom ambassadors. We're having a problem in this nation. We're having a problem in this nation. Well, I was looking at some statistics the other day, Pastor Sterling, and 1 in every 5 marriages in the Bahamas end up in divorce. There were 2,366 marriages in the year 2000, and 503 of them ended up in divorce. That's a ratio of almost 25%. Something is going on. In fact, the Bahamas is in the top 20 countries in the world of divorce ratio, marriage to divorce ratio. The top 20. By far one of the highest in the Caribbean. Second only to Cuba, and I wonder why. Second only to Cuba. Cuba has a 75% divorce rate. But I've come to understand that the old women or older women stop teaching the younger women. Let's go to Titus. Shine calls it the Titus woman. Titus chapter 2. And verse 3. It says, the aged women likewise, that they should be in behavior as becomes holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. Verse 4 says, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God may not blaspheme. We have gone away as a nation from mothers teaching their young daughters how to keep house. We have young women getting married now and they can't cook. God help that young man. They can't wash. Mothers went away from teaching their children their boys how to cook for themselves. I don't like to cook, but I can make you a mean Bahamian casserole. Corned beef, macaroni, mixed with corn. If you want to eat that every day, baby, I got you. I got you. Mothers have stopped teaching their children how to wash for themselves. Where are the women, where are the older aged women who are teaching this younger generation how to be keepers at home? Women won't be on the go. These young women won't be on the go at all times. Husband reach home after a long day's work. He meet a note on the fridge. Cook till I reach. Cook till I reach. Not home today. Be home later. Eat whatever you find. But we've gone away from the years in our country where mothers taught children to be wives and husbands. Amen. My mom always taught me, she said that a woman is no slave for you. She said that a woman is no slave for you. Learn how to wash, clean, and do whatever needs to happen in the home. Because you are responsible to take care of that home just like everybody else, just like your wife. But we've gone away from that. Where are the ambassadors? Where are the women that would say, I'm going to teach my